You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
And then the biggest matchup we saw today, Stanford, UCLA. Are you kidding me? And we saw the absence of Lauren Betts was huge in this contest. Cameron Brink grabbed 20 rebounds. Like, what? And you know they mean business coming off the L to USC. They was not going out like that. Shooting 63% from the field, 5 for 8 from 3. And their size, that was really the big difference. They won the rebounding battle 43-29. UCLA had no answer for the bigs of Stanford, man, getting into that paint. I mean, and to think, they had 17 turnovers to UCLA's 6, and it still didn't matter. They had 10 blocks. I mean, just size. UCLA, plain and simple, man. They missed Lauren Betts. They really did, man. You see Cameron Brink, 19 points and 20 rebounds. She was getting everything she wanted in the paint. Just dominant. They had nobody that could size up with her down low. She was really a big difference maker in this game, man. Like, just imposed her will, the length, the physicality, the instincts. Cameron Brink was just on one today. This was one of those National Player of the Year type of moment games that we needed to see. And Stanford picks up their 20th win on the season, man. Shout out Kiki Iriafen, 18 points, 7 boards. And I think I stand by this. I've been saying it. I think out of those two with Brink and Iriafen, like, this is the best 1-2 front court punch that we've seen in the nation, man. Just the way that they can control the glass, create extra possessions, get their shots inside. I mean, this is nothing new. This is what they continue to do, dominate and be just effective in the paint. It's just a lot of length. It's a lot of size to deal with. And when you're missing a big like Lauren Betts, hey, that's a little too much production, a little too much size, a little too much physicality to make up for it. You know what I'm saying? And Charisma Osborne and London Jones did everything they could, combining for 26 points. But it just was not enough. Wasn't enough. Stanford continues to dominate the paint, and they jumped out in front and never looked back. We knew the absence of Lauren Betts was going to be big, but I didn't think it was going to be a 20-point deficit big. I mean, that was just a statement win for Stanford, getting back into the win column and just showing that, hey, when they're firing on all cylinders and making shots and getting paint touches and getting close to the rim and letting their bigs get active and create and have space to go one-on-one, it's going to be a long night for you. I'm just saying. Huge game, though, for that Stanford front court. And they continue to keep it pushing. They're going to be tough to beat in that Pac-12 as well as the NCAA tournament. If you don't have some bigs that can match up with those Stanford bigs, you're going to be in for a long night. I'm just letting you know now. And speaking of bigs, man, we had some good action in the ACC, some solid bump. UNC ranked 25th, hosting a ranked opponent in Virginia Tech, and UNC has lost 2 games back to back, man. So they're looking to stop the bleeding a little bit here. And Virginia Tech, hey, they're tough, man. Georgia Amora, Liz Kitley, one of the best 1-2 punches in the nation, and they delivered today once again. Virginia Tech took the dub in OT 70-61. And you just gotta salute them, man. That 3-point shooting, Carolina kept trying to hit them with a zone, and it just was not working. And they went off in OT, man. I'm telling you. But this is what stands out, which is surprising, because Carolina did a really good job on Liz Kitley. But Virginia Tech shot 35 threes, y'all. 35. And Carolina struggled. They were making shots in spurts, but 31% from the field is not going to do it. It was just, they lost the rebounding battle. They went cold for minutes at a time. Big streaks, went scoreless, and they just could not answer in OT, man. Virginia Tech outscoring them 16-7. Virginia Tech scored more points in OT than they did in any quarter. And it was just that 3-point shooting, man, that was really the difference for them. Georgia Moore, 21 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, back-to-back double-doubles for her. Liz Kitley with a double-double. Moore just makes this team run, man. You see, she played every minute of this game, but the point guard, the floor general, she's breaking down defenses. She's sick in the pick and roll. She can go ISO. She breaks you down, gets those paint touches, and then is looking to kick it. And that's exactly what happened today. You look at Matilda Eck, who was knocking down shots. Kayla King hit some big three-pointers as well. Carly Wenzel, like, it was just big shot after big shot. Kitley finished with 15 and 15. It was a hard earned 15 though. It was a whole lot of trapping going on when she touched the basketball, and those shooters for Virginia Tech lit UNC up and made them pay. I was surprised Maria Gagnon didn't play in OT. She didn't see many minutes down the stretch. She was in foul trouble a lot. Lexi Donarski stepped up for this group though, 12 points. Asia Kelly continues her hot streak. 26 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, being the heart and soul of this team. And then Alyssa Utsby, that other half of that 1-2 punch with Kelly, 16 rebounds, out rebounding Elizabeth Kitley at the guard position. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, 10 points, 5 assists. She continues to just do it all. You know, she has that triple double capability, but they just did not make enough shots in the end. It feels like UNC ran out of gas. They lose another game. They drop to 15 and 8, and they're going to be out of the top 25 this season after this game. So we'll see if they can climb back. They got some soul searching to do. Virginia Tech big win on the road, boost to 18 and 4, and hey,